Hello, good morning, afternoon everyone. Welcome to my channel. If you think laziness is just a lack of effort, think again. It's not about being weak, and it's not about being unmotivated. It's a deeper issue, a signal that something inside you is out of sync. You weren't born lazy. You were born with fire, with purpose, with energy waiting to be unlocked. But society, comfort, and fear have slowly dulled your edge. This isn't a motivational pep talk, this is a wake-up call. Understand the real reasons behind your procrastination, and you'll never look at laziness the same way again. Once you see the truth, you can't unsee it. And once you claim your power back, nothing can stop your rise. Laziness is not the problem. Misalignment is most people beat themselves up for being lazy. They call themselves unmotivated, unproductive, or weak. But what if the real problem isn't laziness at all? What if the problem is misalignment? You're not lazy, you're uninspired. You're not broken, you're disconnected from your purpose. Laziness is often a signal, not a flaw. It's your inner self telling you that what you're doing lacks meaning. Maybe you're working in a job you don't care about. Maybe you're stuck in a routine that feels pointless. Maybe you're pushing toward a goal someone else set for you. That's not laziness. That's your soul resisting a life that doesn't feel true. Don't think about a time when you were excited about something, a project, a dream, an adventure. Did you need motivation then? Probably not. You were energized, focused, alive. That's because purpose fuels action. When you're connected to something meaningful, you don't have to push yourself. The pull is automatic. So if you feel lazy, don't start with guilt. Start with curiosity. Ask, what am I doing that doesn't align with who I really am? Then ask, what would I do if I was fully aligned with my values, passion, and potential? The answers won't come all at once, but the more you ask, the clearer they become. The cure for laziness isn't just effort, it's alignment. You don't fix the symptom, you heal the cause. Once your goals align with your inner truth, energy follows. Drive returns. You stop dragging your feet and start running toward your vision. In short, you don't overcome laziness by doing more of what drains you. You overcome it by doing more of what lights you up. Motivation is a myth, build systems instead. One of the biggest myths that keeps people lazy is the idea that they need to feel motivated to act, waiting to feel ready, waiting for the spark, waiting for the mood to strike. But motivation is fickle, it's unreliable. If your actions depend on how you feel, your dreams will always be on hold. The truth is, high performers, the ones you admire, don't rely on motivation, they rely on systems. Systems are structured routines and habits that make action automatic. A system says, this is what I do every day, whether I feel like it or not. That's where real power comes. From want to write a book, don't wait for inspiration. Set a daily writing schedule. Want to get fit? Don't wait to feel like working out. Block it into your calendar. Want to build a business? Don't wait until you're confident. Set a minimum daily action. Motivation won't help you start, but only systems help you stay consistent. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't need motivation. You just do it because it's part of your day. The same can be true for any habit. Start small. Make it simple. Anchor it to something you already do. The less you rely on discipline in the moment, the more results you'll see over time. Systems turn goals into routines, and routines beat laziness every time. So the question isn't, how can I stay motivated? The better question is, what the system can I build so that I don't have to be? That shift will change your entire life. Chapter 3. Your brain is addicted to comfort. The human brain is wired for one primary objective: survival and comfort. Predictability and ease all feel safe. That's why your brain resists effort, not because you're lazy, but because you're conditioned to avoid pain. In modern life, comfort is everywhere. Food on demand, entertainment at your fingertips, instant gratification in every direction. So your brain adapts and learns to crave ease. But here's the catch. Comfort kills progress. When your brain is rewarded with rest, scrolling, or skipping hard things, it forms habits around those choices. You start equating ease with pleasure, and over time, discomfort starts to feel unbearable even when it's good for you. That's why going to the gym feels like torture, why writing that first page is so hard, why facing a difficult task, it makes you anxious. But the truth is, discomfort is not danger, it's growth. And to escape laziness, you must retrain your brain to associate effort with reward, not threat. This takes practice. It takes consistency. But the shift is real. Every time you choose to do what's hard, to show up to work, to stretch, you rewire your brain. You teach it that discomfort leads to pride, results, and resilience. You don't need to leap out of your comfort zone all at once. You just need to lean into it a little each day. Take the cold shower. Wake up a little earlier. Finish the workout when you want to quit. With each act of discomfort, you weaken the addiction to ease. You become mentally tougher, and soon, what once felt hard becomes normal. Comfort is a beautiful thing, but only in doses. Let it be your reward, not your lifestyle. Choose discomfort on purpose, and you'll not only defeat laziness, you'll become unstoppable. Your identity drives your actions. Behind every action you take is a belief about who you are. If you believe you're lazy, unreliable, or undisciplined, your behavior will match that belief. That's how powerful identity is. Your mind wants consistency. It wants to prove itself right. So if your self-image is rooted in weakness, your actions will keep reinforcing it. But the reverse is also true. When you change how you see yourself, you change how you behave. If you start identifying as someone who is focused, determined, and driven, your brain will look for ways to act accordingly. You'll rise to match the new standard you've set. So how do you shift identity? Start with language. Stop saying, "I'm lazy," say, "I'm becoming more disciplined." Replace, "I'm bad at this," with "I'm learning this." Every word you say is a signal to your brain, and your brain listens. Next, build identity with action. Don't wait until you feel like a disciplined person. Act like one. Even small wins count. One workout, one page written, one promise kept. Each action is a vote for the person you want to become. And the more votes you cast, the more powerful that identity becomes. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Identity isn't built overnight. It's built over time, through repetition and belief. But once it's set, it becomes your foundation. Laziness fades when you believe you're someone who does the work. Who are you becoming? Start there, and let your actions follow. Time is running out. Use it like it matters. Here's the truth that most people avoid. You don't have forever. Your time here is limited. Every hour you waste is gone forever. Every day you delay your dreams is a day you can't get back. That realization should shake you not into panic, but into urgency. Laziness often survives because we think we have time. We push things off. We assume tomorrow will be better, but tomorrow isn't promised. And even if it comes, you're not guaranteed to be more motivated or less distracted. The perfect moment doesn't exist. There is only now. When you understand how precious your time is, your perspective changes. You start treating your days like currency. You stop tolerating distractions, excuses, and dead-end habits. You start asking, is this how I want to spend my life? If the answer is no, change it. You don't need to overhaul everything at once. Just become intentional. Schedule what matters. Eliminate what doesn't. Use your time to build, grow, love, learn. Stop living in mental clutter. Get clear on your mission, and then execute. The most successful people on earth aren't the most talented. They're the most urgent. They act like their time is priceless. Because it is. So is yours. You don't have to fear death to escape laziness. You just need to honor your life. Use your hours like they matter, because they do. Laziness isn't your enemy. Unconscious living is. The world has convinced you to wait, to hesitate, to coast. But deep down, you know that's not the life you're meant to live. Laziness loses its grip the moment you wake up to your power. When you align your life, build unbreakable systems, seek out purposeful discomfort, shift your identity, and move with urgency. You don't need more motivation. You need more clarity, and that clarity starts right now. Because the truth is, your future is already waiting. It's just on the other side of who you choose to become today. Don't wait for the moment. Don't wait until you feel ready. Understand this, and you will never be lazy again.